In today's video, we will be creating these cute Christmas ornaments. These are from our pattern called Merry Christmas box, available on our website caterpillarcrossstitch.com. It's sold as one large pattern, but it's easy to break it down into 4 separate pieces like this. To make the ornaments, I have used the stitched smaller parts of the pattern on 16 count Aida, mount board, felt or batting, Christmas backing fabric, trims, bombs, ribbons, strings, etc. to choose the finish from. Glue, I use Eileen's tacky glue you can find on Amazon here in the UK. Glue gun or stitchery tape depending on the type of glue you would like to use to join the stitching and backing piece together. Scissors, ruler and a cutter, and a sewing needle, thread and a couple of charms in case you wanted to embellish the ornament further. Let's start with trimming the stitching and deciding how much fabric around the stitching will show on the finished ornament. My stitching is full coverage here, so I'm going to keep it pretty close to the edge with minimum unstitched fabric showing. I have cut the stitched pieces with 1-inch border to make sure there's enough fabric to hold the glue. Measure the size of the actual stitching to find out the dimensions of the mount board. Cut and measure the mount board and use it as a template to cut out more. You will need 2 for each of the ornaments. Still using the mount board cutout, use it as a template for the felt or batting. Using the soft layer behind your stitching gives a nice soft look, and it also hides any imperfections like thread bulk caused by starting or finishing threads or just too many color changes in one spot. Take the glue and glue together the board and the felt. Before it sets, the glue gives you a chance to reposition the felt if you need to, and also distribute the glue evenly by pressing down on the felt. Now it's time to glue the stitching. I'm again using the tacky glue because I can still reposition the fabric before it sets, unlike for example hot glue gun. I'm checking the front whether I'm completely happy with the way it's stretched over the mount board and felt piece. If not, I will adjust as needed. I have cut out corners of the Aida just to have a bit less bulk because my Aida is a bit stiff and bulky. If your fabric is soft, there will be no need to do this. Once I've positioned the fabric, I have used large paper clips to help me set the glue, just for a minute or so. I always glue opposite ends, wait for a minute for the glue to set, and then continue with gluing the 2 remaining sides. While you're waiting for the glue to set, choose your backing fabric. I have a Christmas charm pack off of Amazon that gives good enough variety for my finishing. Once you're happy with the fabric choice, cut the fabric to the same dimensions as you did your stitching and glue it to the mount board and felt piece. As the fabric is generally much thinner, you don't really have to wait for it to set or cut out any corners because of the bulk. To avoid the folds being visible, fold the fabric in a little bit. You can add a dot of glue to attach the fabric ends together and make it easier to fold over and glue to the mount board. Now it's time to decide how are you going to finish the ornament. Before you can glue the stitched piece and the backing together, you will need to glue in any pom-poms, ribbons and strings for hanging the ornament. I would recommend using the glue gun for this. You can use a double-sided stitchery tape as well, but glue gun is really much easier to work with. Take the chosen pom-pom trim or decorative ribbon and glue it along the sides. Try to make the meeting point of the 2 ends as blended as possible. Glue in the cording or string. Glue at least 1 inch, preferably a little more, to make sure the string doesn't slip out when the ornament is hanging on your Christmas tree. Once you're happy with the trims and the string is glued in, you can glue the two pieces together for a final finish and you're done. To give you a couple more ideas, I have also glued a cording along the whole ornament and made it into a little loop on the top where the cording meets. I then took a sewing thread, secured the place where the two ends of the cording met, and also attached the little 2022 charm at the same time. I have shown how to create an easy DIY cording in our plastic ornament video, so I am linking it here in case you wanted to check it out. I finished the last ornament using a thick golden cord I got off Amazon. Again, hot gluing it along the whole ornament and joining the two ends of the cord on the top. It looks absolutely lovely, but it's really difficult to secure at the ends because it frays extremely quickly, so use at your own peril. It is, however, really great for hiding the space between the two glued boards because it's nice and thick. And that's it, your ornaments are ready to be hung on your Christmas tree. If you create these, please share pictures and tag us on Instagram or Facebook, or share it in our Facebook group. There are so many lovely stitchers who will love to see your Christmas finishes. I hope you enjoyed this quick and easy tutorial. We have got loads more, so remember to hit like and subscribe for more tutorials like this. And thank you so much for watching, and see you next week.